Oh, it's a really hard fight for sure, and I'm waiting for I think you guys in English say a dog fight, so we're gonna
Yes.
go back and forth.
My next guest has got a huge fight coming up here against Charles Jourdain, UFC Fight Night, September 23rd. It is next weekend. It is Ricardo Ramos joining me here on the program. Ricardo, how are you?
Pretty good, thank you everybody who is watching, and yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. When did you find out about the fight? Did you get a full camp for this one?
Yep, it's about 2 months. So I was already training for something, and then they sent me this fight against Charles, and it works pretty good.
I know we were supposed to see you fight Austin Lingo. There was like a weight issue. What happened there for
Yeah.
people who might not know?
Just you know, can make weight. I was a little bit with an injury, so I had to take some medicine, like I don't know how it's in English, cortisone,
Okay.
and I got a little bit heavier because this. But then I had to cut the weight, and I was a little bit um, training a little bit bad, but it's all part of the process. I had the choice to do it, and then this is my responsibility, my responsibility to make the weight, and I could not do it on this one, but we'll fix the mistakes and go and do better right now.
How's everything going weight cut wise this time? You got a full camp. I imagine everything. It doesn't sound like you have any injuries or anything, so it sounds like the weight
Yeah.
cut will be better.
Yeah, so much better. Thank God. It's just part of the process. You gotta face some difficult situations and learn from that and make better. And that's what I could do on this training camp, and against a guy who is like Charles Jordan is a guy who fired me up, and it's a really good fight for me.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. And let's talk about the matchup there. Jourdain, 14-6-1. This is going to be a fight of the night, I think. How do you feel like you match up against him?
Oh, it's a really hard fight for sure, and I'm waiting for I think you guys in English say a dog fight, so we're gonna
Yes.
go back and forth. I know he likes to go to always go for, always going to
He's
he
going to come
throws a lot.
forward, yeah, and
Yeah,
make it a
he's
fight.
always
Yeah, bring the fight
yeah.
to you. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like this because I'm a counter. I like to counter strikes, and then I want to see how he gonna what he's planning for me. Because I feel like the fight style matches for me, so it's a pretty good fight.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Now you did your whole camp back home in Brazil, right? Because I remember
Yeah,
a while ago you used to come to California. Is that just
yeah.
because now you want to be closer to family? I imagine training at home.
Yeah, also it's about the family. I like to be close to my daughter, my wife, but it's all depends like who I'm going to fight. Depends who is the opponent. I decide to do my training camp in California, in Tinho of Mayo, or in Brazil. For this one, I decide to be here, just to keep the. I had to keep the process to recover my injury. So I was like, I don't want to stop right now and keep doing this in California. So I'm gonna finish this here, and then start keep taking care of my injuries, and start the training camp in Brazil. And after this one, I will decide what I'm gonna do for the next camp.
That makes sense. Yeah, you got to take care of the injury, and nice
Yeah,
being
yeah,
close to family. I know it's.
sure.
I have two kids, so I can relate.
Yeah,
Definitely don't want to miss any time with the kids, so that's good.
yeah.
So who do you get to train with back home at your gym? Who are some of your main training partners?
Yeah, I training with my training partners since the beginning. The guys who is always with me since the beginning. Guilherme Carcaça, Mateus Maluf, and all these guys from Rian Martinazzo. All guys who they are not famous, but they are the guys who made me since the beginning. They made
Right.
me make me better every day. They are always working to make me tired and trying to always overcome my level. So they work like for almost for me.
Yeah.
They do the training, the whole training just for me. Always trying to take my best, to every fight I go. And that was a really great camp, and I thank all these guys from my 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 gym, from Marcelo Ferreira's gym, which is my coach. He passed out a couple months ago, so we are going to this fight for him. So it's
Wow.
gonna
How's
be
he doing? How's he doing
yeah.
now?
No, he passed out. His dad now, and
Oh, I see.
yeah,
Okay.
he's the guy who start teaching me jiu-jitsu, Marcelo Ferreira,
Yeah.
and couple months ago he passed out. I think he's passed out, right? When
No, it's
some
passed away. I think.
yeah,
You mean he's yeah
sorry,
yeah he
yeah,
died. No, it's fine. When you said
sorry, yeah.
passed out means like you were out for a little bit and then you came back.
Oh,
So,
no, no, no,
sorry
yeah,
to hear that. Sorry to hear that.
no, it's just my English. Sorry.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem. I'm glad we clarified that though, because that's a big difference, right? So,
Sometimes when we like for me now, I took too long out of USA,
speaking
so now
English.
it's
Yeah,
yeah, it's out of speaking English, so it's a little bit hard to come back, but it's
no
all
problem.
all good.
No, I
I
appreciate the
think
honesty.
I'm gonna get used again.
No, you're doing great now. It's great. Who's going to be making the trip with you to Vegas? Who will be in your corner for this fight?
Guilherme Carcaça, Fabio Prado from Alpha Male, and Alex Munoz.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah,
two
same
alpha male
same
guys.
coaches. Yeah.
Okay, great. And when are you heading out to Vegas?
On this weekend, I'm
Oh,
traveling
nice.
this weekend. Yeah,
Okay, great.
we're
How long
we're
is
going.
that flight? I was just curious. How long does it take you to get to
I
Vegas?
guess it's probably 20 hours. Like
Okay.
we have to stop in Atlanta and then we go straight to Vegas. So it's
Okay.
probably 10 hours, and then I don't know how long it takes to Atlanta to Vegas, but it's probably
I
I
think
don't
it's
know,
like 5 hours,
yeah,
something around
5
that.
hours.
Yeah.
The whole trip in the airport and everything, I think it's 20 hours.
Okay. Well, there we
Yeah.
go. How do you see this fight playing out on September 23rd? What's your prediction?
Man, I guess I hope I can uh get a submission, but also if I wanna strike with Charles. He's a really good striker, so I think I wanna, you know, I don't wanna test myself, but I know I can strike with him. I see his game in stand up, and I know I can strike with him and maybe get a knockout, and hopefully another spinning elbow knockout, but also, I'm training a lot of jiu-jitsu for this fight, and I know I have a lot of jiu-jitsu to to work for this guy. So we'll see. Hopefully another spinning elbow.
I know it's kind of short in between fights, but if all
Yeah,
goes well in this fight, are you going to try and stay on standby for that Brazil card on November 4th, or do you think
for
you're done for
sure.
the year?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
that's my
cool.
plan. That's my
Yeah,
plan. That's what I. Of course, we gotta just have this experience on this fight and see how things gonna be. If I don't get any injury or whatever. But I'm 100% motivated to come back and fight in November again.
okay.
That's my plan, 100%.
And you
That's
have a
what I
couple.
want to do.
You have a couple more fights left on your contract. How many more fights do you have? Do you know?
Probably three. Yeah,
3. Okay, good, good. Yeah.
yeah. I have to check, but it's three, I guess.
Okay. What
Yeah.
did you think of Sean Strickland winning the middleweight title last weekend?
This is a crazy. It's crazy, but it's very interesting because everyone who focus on his career, don't matter who you are. That's what I think he shows to the world. If you believe, if you work hard, you can make it. For I think there's a kind of what people see like champions. They have like a style, of how you gotta act, how you gotta do, you know. And he shows like he got a lot of will to win, and he believing in himself, and he could take the win, you know. And that's what I think champions are made of, believing, you know, believing always in yourself. Of course, you gotta do diet and don't drink you know, alcohol, but he do the opposite and works for him, and that's what I think it's interesting because
Well,
the
actually,
belief.
I don't think Strickland drinks. Actually, I think he's actually
uh
talked about how if he drinks, he gets pretty violent. So I don't know
oh
how
yeah,
I don't know about
no,
eating clean,
because
but
I saw
I don't think he
his
drinks alcohol.
I saw some interviews of him drinking
Yeah.
in the interview, like,
Oh, did he really? Okay.
yeah, I saw one of his interviews, but
Yeah.
you know, uh he looks different, you know, his style is different. He what I don't know if it's just what he sells,
Mhm.
but looks like he has a different style of champions, you know.
Yeah.
But I really love it, I like it, and it's a motivation for a lot of different personnel to start training. People who has you know, he looks like a normal guy, you know, normal guy,
Yeah.
no, not fancy, not wearing like expensive clothes and all this, you know, things. So it's cool because he gonna bring a lot of people who see themselves on him, you know, as a champion, you know. And it's good for this sport. That's
For
what
sure.
I think. Yeah.
And this fight is good for this sport. I can't wait. You and
Yep.
Charles Jourdain next Saturday, UFC Fight Night. Ricardo, thanks so much for doing this. If there's anyone you want
Thank
to
you.
thank, any sponsors or any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last
Yeah,
word.
Seven Liar. Thank you so much. It's from England, and I really love you guys. Thank you for the support, and all my friends in Brazil, all the Brazilians, and all people from all over the world. Thank you so much for the support. I have a lot of Russian friends, Russian fans, and thank you so much for everyone who support my career. Us.